Welcome to episode 55 of the Awkward Tapes, a podcast where awkward friends have awkward conversations about awkward things. Leighton?
That's what we do.
Just right away. Tell everybody why you're leaving the podcast.
Guys, it's been a long journey. It's been a long ride, but I think I got to do what's best, and I'm going to go undercover, and gonna fight against the cats versus the dogs, and we're gonna win.
You know, it's always best to announce that you're going undercover when you're going undercover.
that is a really good way.
It's a great strategy.
Cats and dogs, they can talk, and go Team Dogs.
I can see the title of this episode now. Leighton is leaving. And it's just you, like, crying, and everybody's around you hugging
Sorry,
you.
I should cry.
Sounds like you're in an interview after a NFL or a baseball game or something like that.
Oh,
I'm going to Disney World.
Me and Leighton have these conversations.
yeah, we do.
It's like, you know, you got a quarterback that threw for 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. You're like, what did you do to perform well this game? He's like, well, I really, my offensive coordinators really put me in the position to do what I do, and everybody around me, they really played well enough where I could have this stat line, and all the build-up from everything. I want to thank my quarterback's coach and all the offensive assistants.
Quarterback's
coach.
That is two different coaches?
That is a coach. That's
No,
awesome.
it is. It's just funny because it sounds like you were the quarterback, so you're talking about yourself in the third person.
Yeah.
They
But
talk about
they
each other in any
he-
person.
They will credit everybody but themselves.
Yeah.
Well,
They did
'cause
nothing.
Don't you understand? If you do credit yourself, then you're considered selfish and
Yeah.
a jerk.
Yeah.
So
Derrick Henry, you had 400 rushing yards this game. What do you think really made you do this today? I love my mama, and I want to thank Reese Witherspoon for being in that really awesome movie that inspired me to be here. And
just Sweet Home Alabama.
just go on and on.
Everything but that.
Yeah.
Zachary,
Yeah.
do you have a little word of the day?
I do. And on top of this, I would like to tell a joke that I've had in my head.
Okay.
Okay. And I think you'll really enjoy this. Okay. What now? I don't think any of you are going to get this. Okay. What do you call okay. You ready?
Yes.
What do you call a duck that breaks into people's houses?
I don't know. Probably a dead one.
A robber ducky.
Yeah! Yes!
Let's go!
We got more ducks.
We got more ducks, everyone.
Yeah!
I was not expecting
That is the best surprise I could have ever gotten.
That was why. Okay.
Look at this little fella.
This is a sheep!
Sorry.
Okay, that's why earlier I didn't want to switch, was because Evan had this bag of ducks under the table, and I didn't
thought
want
you
to
hated
give it
me.
away. No, I don't hate you at all.
Look at that guy.
I know. Look, there's a
I'll do it at
there's a
Noah.
Batman ducky. Or
What?
No, not a Batman ducky. Sorry, a ninja ducky.
You
Ninja
got
duck.
me.
These are so many
Well,
dogs.
These
This
are
is precious.
If you
Benjamin
are
Ducky.
only listening to the audio version, you need to go over to YouTube and see all these ducklings on our table now.
I don't know why, but we just kind of started making our thing ducks.
How long did it
there's
take
like
to get these?
40 dogs.
Oh, I got same day shipping.
Oh, that's awesome. Is that a Minecraft duck?
What?
Yeah. It's Roblox.
Oh.
I see a one-eyed duck, a unicorn duck,
Oh, it's a surfer boy.
a pirate
Yeah.
duck.
So, anyways, we were really excited about
Oh,
this.
I love
Dino
it.
Dude,
duck.
Thank
we're
you,
about to
guys.
have more duck viewers than people viewers.
Ice cream.
Could you imagine, just looking at this right now, imagine our table in the
goodness.
future is just completely covered in ducks.
So now Evan and I are going to be taking a day where we add a bio
You'll have
to
fun.
every single one of these. You thought we had a lot before. There's tons on the floor.
I mean, if you want to take the time on the website to just give all these guys a name and a bio and a
Personality.
little history and
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
for it.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks, guys.
I'm doing it for the viewers.
That's pretty
I
hilarious.
like it.
We got tons of ducks.
give us your little word of the day.
All right.
These ducks first word of the day.
All right. Okay. So my word of the day. Let me get to this. Okay. Fibber to gibbet.
Wait.
Oh, whoa.
That what?
My word of the day is fibber to gibbet. Fibber to gibbet.
Can I
does that
spell?
mean?
Can I
Yeah.
try to spell?
Well, actually, sorry. It's flibber to gibbet.
Flibber to gibbet.
Flibber to gibbet.
Flibber.
Right.
So
Is that the-
flibber as in is flib as in B?
Flib. Flibber
Okay.
to gibbet.
Flibber. It's either T-A or T-E. Really? T-U-H?
Flibbertigibbet.
Oh, Tig. T-I. Flibbertigibbett.
What?
Oh,
Let's go.
go.
Wow.
I
Wow.
mean, just
I am impressed. I am impressed.
Good job.
this one.
Does anyone want to take a guess as to what the heck this means?
Flibbertigibbet.
Flibbertigibbet.
Is this an adjective?
This is a noun.
Flibbertigibbet. Say that 50 times fast.
Flibbertigibbet. Actually, what you're doing is very flibbertigibbet of you.
Oh, that's a
Repetitiveness?
hint.
Being no.
Yeah.
How's that a
'cause it's-
noun?
It's a noun. It's a thing.
Oh, wait.
Not a physical
I'm
object, but it's
confused.
Wait.
A repetitive person?
A repetitive.
Can I get a
Consistent.
you wanted the. All right, this is
Yeah,
what it
just
is:
hit
a
it.
frivolous, flightly, or excessively talkative person.
Oh.
Flibbertigibbet.
Oh.
Isn't that the most random word?
So
you
use
have
it in a
ever heard?
sentence.
Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, that was
In a hold on, I gotta look this up because it doesn't give me an example.
Leighton was very flibbertigibbet.
She plays a flibbertigibbet in the movie, a character completely at odds with her real life reputation as a prolific writer and masterful actor and director.
Okay. I got it.
Wow. All right.
This has been quite the intro.
I like
yeah,
it.
flibbertigibbet, people. Flibbertigibbet.
Let's be flibbertigibbeters.
Well, hopefully we won't be too flibbertigibbet-ish in this episode.
So while we roll to the intro, we are going to geek out over how many ducks we have and talk
Yeah.
about it for 10 minutes and then start the rest of the episode. Just so you know.
Prepare yourself for a session of awkward. Oh, yeah. I tried to make a duck pun, but I couldn't. Prepare yourself for a session of awkwardness. So,
Ducks!
ducks. That's correct. But
ducks.
Presley, what have you like? Okay, is there anything you've been thinking of lately?
Oh, many things.
Oh, I'm sure.
I've got a list.
But I want you to tell
You probably
me.
see my list.
Yes, I do.
I'm going to tell you about my list.
Is it by chance ducks?
Sadly, no. I have not been thinking about ducks recently.
Wait, so you think he just had a list of ducks on his phone?
Doesn't everyone?
What's your Presley thought?
The Caucasian mongoose duck can be found in the wild at the local pond.
In the wild at the local pond.
Not in your pool. Anyway, number one.
Just
Brings back memories. We haven't done this in a while.
This might last the whole episode.
It could.
We'll see.
It could. This one thought could take us far.
Or it's not.
Or not at all. We'll see. As a kid, my parents taught me not to believe everything I see on TV. Now I have to teach them not to believe everything they see on Facebook.
You know what's funny to
this
me?
is a callback.
What's that?
Yeah, you've had this same thought on the
so.
podcast.
Yeah,
Yep.
you've given this
Has
one.
he really?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I remember
Yes.
that.
But we haven't further discussed it.
Okay.
So you knew that. Oh, okay.
Okay,
I thought
okay,
you didn't
okay.
know it.
No.
You did that on purpose.
So again,
Yeah.
it's a callback.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just
Okay.
thought this would open up a good discussion.
Yeah, you're right.
Reference to who knows what episode.
Yeah, it was a while ago. It was maybe 20 plus episodes ago. I remember doing that one, but I just thought it'd be a good conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate Facebook.
Yeah,
So-
it's my least favorite platform for
For
sure.
sure.
But
Really?
I don't think that's the gist of what you're saying.
Here's my gist. I don't know.
Old people are addicted to Facebook.
It could be old people.
pauses.
It could be young people. It could just be people.
Okay.
Wow, what a deep thought.
Okay, but about Facebook though, I've been watching this documentary, and it's on Netflix. It's called Social Dilemma, and it talks about like how all the tech companies will steal your data, and this guy said something in there that really like really rung out in my brain. It said, if the product is free, then you are likely the product. And I had never heard that before.
Yeah.
But it's a good point. So like places like Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, all that stuff, they're just like selling your info most likely. Or they are. It's probably confirmed. I just don't know that for sure. But I just thought that was interesting. And it makes me hate Facebook more.
I have seen
all the other
that
stuff.
documentary before, but I ended up stopping halfway through because it was just so
Yeah,
dramatized.
I think I know. I think we started it too. It was like
Okay.
so
It's like,
dramatic.
Oh, was it really?
okay.
I never even finished it.
I thought it was a little dramatic. It started off okay,
Yeah.
and then it had some music going and had like scenes of tears and children crying.
You know what cracks me up? Whenever they're talking about like tech companies stealing data and hacking and all that, they always pan to a man in a dark room wearing a mask, and there's just numbers flying down a computer screen.
literally.
What numbers? Like, that's not how you hack. Like, that's just numbers on the screen.
You get a cup of coffee, you get in your PJs, and you just start doing your thing. Not,
It's just odd.
Dark
But
web
yeah, it was
crap.
very dramatic. But the point of it was, it seemed pretty cool, just like Facebook and all them others are just kind of, I don't know.
What are
there to
some
put
examples?
ads and stuff?
What are some examples where your parents have seen something on social media and believed it, and you had to tell them like, no, that you don't believe
I don't
this?
think our
There's been
parents really do that.
I can't even count.
Yeah, mine are pretty good about it.
Yeah, I
it's
don't really have to do that much.
Yeah, mine are good about it too. I mean, I wouldn't even say this is mainly with my parents, but just something that I notice people do in general is just I am a very cautious or skeptical person. So whenever I see something on the internet, I just automatically assume it's not true, especially when, like, if you see any sort of like, oh, there's this some sort of prank, or especially, do you guys know the videos to where it will be, oh, somebody like brings up a map and they ask a random person like, oh, point to Japan, and then they point to, I don't know, like Iran or Africa, or they point to somewhere else and they're just like, that's correct. Like, I just always assume, I'm like, I don't believe that this is real. I'm sure that there are a lot of people out there who have no clue where Japan is on a map. But I'm like, just a lot of those types of videos, I'm like, I just assume that those are fake. I'm like, there's no way that all of those are real. Maybe some are real, but I think a lot of them are fake.
That's a good point. I could believe that people are that dumb, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm more apt to believe that than like those videos online that are similar to those where it's like people go around college campuses and just start like kissing random people. Like those are obviously fake.
those are confirmed fake.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. When it comes to like that versus like the dumb people that you can just find out in the wilderness of life.
Oh, they're out
And the
there.
wilderness by the local pond.
By the local pond.
I see the difference
Like,
in
you have-
content here.
You have met dumb people. It's very, very likely.
It's not so much my parents, but even in just friend groups and conversations, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I saw this ad on Facebook that said Wolverine was going to be in the last Marvel movie."
Yeah, I can't
I was
believe
like-
any of that stuff.
No,
Like we were talking about last night, how like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield apparently, allegedly signed on to be in more movies. I can't believe that. Because
don't know.
It seems like every time that stuff happens, it just doesn't.
it might might
actually
actually
work.
be possible.
It might.
It might
But
be.
like, who was? There was talks of. Oh, I can't remember now. There was someone in the DC universe that was like gonna come back. And, like 5 years ago, I heard this rumor, and it never. I can't
You
remember
mean
what
like
it was.
Ben Affleck as Batman?
No.
Him and
know.
the Superman actor have like quit and come back like 5 times.
Yeah, I've noticed
each.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the DC universe is in shambles, but
Did you guys hear about the guy that plays Flash? Like they're letting him finish the movie.
they are.
Wait, they're letting Ezra Miller finish the movie?
I'm pretty sure I saw stuff online about it. Like he was able to make bail, and they're finishing.
well-
the
Wait,
movie.
again,
On
wait.
Facebook?
Does this have to be like? Is this back to our point
this is
of? I
great.
mean,
I mean, okay, yes,
This is where we explain to Zach.
pretty. This is an intervention. No,
Don't believe everything you see.
no. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know, but I did see it. Ironically on
Look.
Facebook.
Unfortunately, that might be true. They went ahead and filmed like 95% of the movie, so it's not like they can cut him from it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not doing good person things recently, so it
Yeah.
kind of makes me not want to watch the movie.
You can
Yeah, I
film
think
this
it's gonna
movie,
bomb.
but right after, you're going to jail.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
to where he will make bail and then be a free man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Moving right along, here's a fresh one.
Fresh one.
Aliens invaded the moon on July 20th, 1969.
Unless you believe that the moon landing was faked.
Speaking of internet,
That is cool.
theories,
Because we're aliens.
because we're not natives to the planet,
That is cool.
To the planet moon?
to the moon planet.
So do you think?
Yes.
I know.
Such wide eyes.
It's a moon.
Do you think? Because people sometimes are like look up in the sky and they see a UFO. What if they were like aliens in space? And they saw the people going up to the moon. But on their planet, they had this whole news thing where it's like likely a UFO in the sky, but then everyone's like, that's not a UFO. They're overthinking it.
Yeah.
Little do they know we've been to the moon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Or the aliens on the moon are like,
Hide.
yeah, see Neil Armstrong just landing.
Buzz Lightyear.
This is interesting.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh my god!
I've never thought of it that way.
That's cool.
That is a funny way of
That-
describing
yeah.
it, though. I like that.
Have you seen
Too
the
bad it's
theory
fake.
that like
Yeah.
Neil Armstrong, his name backwards is like something
Alien?
something Mr. Alien?
No, it's alien.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Alien. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
with
that's
with his
right.
initial and yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say if you rearrange, I mean Armstrong backwards is not alien.
No.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
No, I think
if
they're
you
saying-
rearrange it
So
on the internet.
Neil
Oh.
A. Neil A. If you do that backwards, it's alien.
Alien.
But that's just people.
You're right, confirmed.
If you
Yeah.
take my
Confirmed.
name, Squint, add some letters, take away a couple. it
Tilt your
spells-
head.
it spells a
Keep
alien.
the L in there.
Yeah.
Keep the A in there.
and the A. I'm an alien.
You're an alien. Leighton's an alien.
L.A., a Los Angeles alien.
Leighton's leaving the podcast, and he's an alien.
Yeah.
Is this why you eat so
Title.
much cheese? You're just obsessed with cows?
And the moon.
Makes sense.
Aren't aliens like obsessed with cows? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? Yeah.
Experiment on them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
how
do we
confirmed,
know that?
yeah.
Well,
It's confirmed.
that,
On Facebook?
On Facebook. Right. Exactly.
or
Mark Zuckerberg told me in person.
Have you ever seen him blink? He blinks like this.
or is beef just like godly to them, so they need them?
Well,
Wow, this tastes
Beef is
amazing.
kind of godly to humans.
they're
I
kind of
mean,
like cow raisins.
oh my gosh.
Oh.
Talk about an original
Like
callback.
episodes
2.
Episode 2.
Wow.
Where you
jerky,
gave
just cow
4 Presley thoughts, and I feel like they're still the most infinite, or at least some of the most infamous
Yeah.
you've had.
Yeah, we'll never get ones like that again.
There's
Hey.
only so many like
Hey.
outlandish things.
Hey.
No,
to
no,
say.
he just repeated one that he did previously on the podcast.
did.
So, you know, that'll probably come up one day.
Little back call.
There hasn't been one since the lasagna one where I've just wanted to slam my head on the table.
Really?
I feel like one of the dumbest. I mean, you said quite a few dumb ones, but I feel like one of the dumbest ones was the post office one about getting gas.
Yeah.
Come to find out, well, we've talked about that. They have their own gas station.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
I'm smart.
Yeah, that's why you never see him at the gas station.
That was an original Presley thought.
Yeah.
That's what
that's,
made it
was
work.
that's
original.
the reason why it was an original Presley thought, because you can't find that online.
No.
It's like this, guys. It's like, so have you ever seen someone run out of gas and then they can't go to the gas station?
Or like when
I've
you
seen
see
that.
when you see a teacher out in public,
Oh.
Like, yeah.
they
it's
shouldn't
like
be
that.
there. They're at my
never-
school.
But they're just never teaching in public.
like
Why
a
don't you
unicorn.
teach on the street?
Have you ever
Exactly.
seen a teacher at a grocery store?
Me?
Actually, yeah.
I mean, my mom's a teacher, so
Yeah, I was homeschooled, so yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she taught at my school
All the
so it's
time.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
You said your mom teaches special ed, right? Mm-hmm. That must have helped you when you were growing up,
Well,
right?
yeah, I was gonna say that's why I was in. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
okay.
why. Yeah,
Okay.
I was worse when I was younger, but because she teaches that, I'm a lot better.
Right.
This is the change the subject
song.
I think we should keep on this. So basically, when I was younger, I'm just kidding.
All right.
So basically, when I was younger, I needed some help from Ed. He was very special.
Right. Right. Right.
I think you'll appreciate this one.
Okay.
I've woken up over 10,000 times and I'm still not used to it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
It's
a
like,
good one.
it's like a surprise every time. It's like,
I mean, sometimes I'll wake up like completely out of breath and like
maybe you have sleep apnea.
I probably do. I don't sleep though, so I don't
You
know.
snore very strangely.
But I don't snore much. But when I do, I've heard.
Okay, Dos
sounds like
Equis, man.
sounds like SpongeBob sleeping.
Let's talk about yours.
Oh yeah, he sounds like a garbage disposal. Like caught way too many forks in the process.
Sound like a dump truck backing up into a nitroglycerin plant.
I don't.
You sound like Chernobyl if it caught on fire again.
I don't think we've ever told this story on the podcast. But can you tell the story about when we were in that cabin and you were trying to sleep and everyone else was snoring?
Word.
What?
Okay, so we were at a youth retreat, and dude, okay,
How many guys were in the cabin?
Cabin in the woods.
like 15 or 20?
It was a lot. It was a big
It
cabin.
was a lot of guys in there. It was like
Lot of
us
guys.
and the rest of the youth group and maybe some others. I don't know, but it was a lot of guys in there. And so I was
of
like,
guys.
all right, you know, it's time to go to sleep or whatever. So we all start laying down, lights out. And for whatever reason, I could not go to sleep. So I was like the last one.
He beat me out.
Yeah,
Oh,
it took
wow.
me
When you know it's impressive.
forever. And the longer it went on, the longer I couldn't sleep, the worse. Because it would be like, okay, one person is snoring. Okay, I'm just trying to block that out. Okay, someone else is asleep. 2 people are snoring. Okay, 5 people are snoring. 10 people are snoring. 20 people are snoring. And next thing you know, it's just this loud noise.
Everyone.
Everyone. I could not sleep.
Do you remember who you were sleeping beside? Was I beside you?
remember.
Was Presley? Because if Presley was beside you,
It was over.
Oh, yeah.
No sleeping was happening.
You have the best moments out of anyone
I-
on this podcast.
I wish that I could have
the
been like
worst.
just woken up just to see you laying there like
I probably was up like half the night, just could not sleep.
should have recorded it.
I think I thought about it, but my phone was charging.
What's funny
It was
is that
so
the rest
loud.
of us were just sound asleep, and it's 15 to
Oh,
20 guys
man.
just snoring, just going at it, and
okay, baby.
It is so hard to.
and it sounds like a
Whoa, whoa.
whoa.
Pause.
It sounds like
All right, play.
stop. It sounds like a scene out of a cartoon.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I could not
Snoring
sleep.
and letting I see you just like Bugs Bunny just sitting there all in the fetal position, just eyes wide awake,
Yeah,
blood red
I
shot
was
eyes.
tired too. I still couldn't go to sleep.
Have y'all ever like been staying the night somewhere and like your friend stays up longer than you and like he says you did something weird in your sleep last night? Another
Oh.
cabin story. I was on another retreat. This was before I knew you guys. I was like 14 or 15, and I was sleeping and I was against the wall. And so Schmear, talk about it all the time. He was right beside me in the other bed. He stays up very late. I was asleep, and at one point in the night, I'm laying there. He's just on his phone. Apparently, I'm asleep, and I wake up and I lean up. I just go, cheddar cheese.
That's Leighton's move.
Yeah,
know.
sounds like me.
Yeah. That's another thing I wish I was awake for. Yeah.
I have another one. Oh wait, I don't know if I can tell this one. I was gonna refer to Trey and his sleep, like walking and talking that he does. I'm trying to remember one that's like clean because most of the time he just like absolutely curses a storm when he's asleep. Like he'll just be like bleep this and bleep that and just screaming it. It's funny. And he's asleep. Yeah.
Remember the time that you had just woken up and me and Presley asked what you wanted for lunch? You remember that?
No. Well,
Yeah, we were at Zach's house one time and we all woke up. Well, me and Presley woke up and Zach woke up a little later and you had just woken up. It was late. And we're like, Zach, what do you want for lunch? Anything sound good? You go, do not look in my trash can.
I remember you telling me about this.
We're like, what?
What is in
Huh?
the trash can?
I didn't look in the trash can.
that
Oh, really? I was just gonna say that
didn't
seems like a
either.
guaranteed way
Actually,
to
I think
get
I-
someone to look in the trash can.
I think I did. There was nothing in it. It's just like,
I can't remember. I want to say like the first thing I remember when I woke up was like I threw something away, and it like was messy on the wall behind it or something. I can't remember
you
my
probably had-
logic.
yeah, you probably had a dream. and-
Probably. But Trey, there was one that I do remember, and that was we were on vacation, and I think we were in Gatlinburg. This was a long time ago.
East Tennessee.
Yes. Well, most people know what Gatlinburg is. I feel like, right?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine.
If
So-
it ain't Nashville, they ain't finding it.
that's fair.
People know Nashville and Memphis. That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so Gatlinburg's in East Tennessee. It's in like the Smoky Mountains. And we were on a trip with our family, and me and Trey were sleeping in the same room. And so Trey sleep talks. He doesn't sleep walk very often, but he sleep talks. And so I remember one time he was like, Zach, wake up. And I was like, what? I
bald.
was probably like 12, 13 or something. And he's like, you need to go downstairs and you need to make sure the couch cushions are flipped over. And I said, what? He said, yeah. And then just went back to sleep. That was it. And I remember waking him up the next morning and I was like, Trey, we got to go. And I was like, did you tell me to flip the couch cushions last night? He said, get out of my room. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
Little
a
do you
weird guy.
know, under the couch cushions, there was something that the FBI has been looking for years, and you didn't know it.
Well, oh well.
Okay.
He thinks you're the crazy one.
Yeah.
For not looking.
Do you ever think that maybe he doesn't talk in his sleep? He's just been messing with you all these years?
Honestly,
Because I could honestly see
yeah.
Trey doing
Possible.
that.
I'd do it.
Nah, I don't think so. I think he's just that crazy.
Really?
No, he sleep talks.
Oh, he sleep
Okay.
talks
What
like
if he's
crazy.
messing with you too?
Yeah. He's messing
No,
with
he-
everybody.
what
I
if
guess
it's
he's
a
been
big
messing with-
conspiracy?
Maybe he feels like that's his time to just let out all this steam, so he just starts cursing
and
everything
you
out.
can't hold him accountable.
No, and you can't. It's the perfect plan.
Did you guys read this on Facebook?
No.
Yes.
No.
Trey actually told us this.
Oh,
Surprise.
you saw it in the trash can.
Trey, come out.
Yeah, that's what was in the his master plan.
Oh, have you guys heard of the dream theory about like if we're living another life in our other dreams?
Yeah,
We are.
Okay,
Wait,
so
like, you're playing The
I
Sims?
saw it on Facebook.
this is the dream. No, shh.
It's the new joke.
This is the dream. Okay. Now imagine we live two lives, and I think there was even a show on this. I used to watch it when I was younger. But we live two lives.
Teletubbies.
And it's Teletubbies, right? And you had me losing my thought. Teletubbies. Sorry, I got distracted. They're colorful. So when you go to sleep every single night, you live a different life in your dreams, and that to you is your normal life. But as soon as you go to sleep, you don't remember, and you wake up on the other side of your life. So you don't know which is your dream side and which is your real side. And both versions of you cannot remember the other side.
Wait.
That kind of sounds like Severance, except with sleep opposed to work.
Wait.
Yeah.
Are you saying
Yeah.
you don't know which is your real life?
Yeah.
So your dream self thinks that's the. Oh. Okay.
So each side, so like each life that you live, dream or not, whether you know or not, you think it's the real one, and you can't tell which one it is.
Unless you are lucid dreaming.
Oh yeah, good point.
Then you're just always awake.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever dream in like third person?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
To where like you sit, yeah, that happens all the time. And I always I hate my dreams because my dreams are always like I'm failing class or like I'm running late to class. Like I've had so many dreams to where I wake up and I check the clock on my phone or something, and I'm like, oh, I had class 25 minutes ago, and I like run to campus. I'm doing all these crazy things while I'm in third person. Just it all but you parkour your way there. You look through the trash can. You can't find your notes, and you get there and you just meet your teacher, professor, and they're just like, you failed.
You failed.
I have had some unbelievably crazy dreams.
Oh, I know.
And the other night I had one.
Oh.
It-
Let's
It-
go.
Okay, so just picture this. You're out in the middle of like this other world. It's like you're in like space. And so like there was this long wall, okay, and a door. And then if you fall off the side, you would be like in space basically. But it was like this eternal thing because it was like light, bright from the side. Okay, so you're walking down this thing. That was the scenery. But what happened before that was I was being chased by all of these people, and there was this room I had to go into to get secret information.
Interesting.
Okay, it was wild. Okay, but I go in and I find out that this guy I knew was cheating on his wife.
No.
So I
No.
beat the absolute crap out of him.
Let's go!
It was a great dream.
Noah over there is getting into that
So
idea.
Then I grab him, I pick him up, and I take him outside the door where I was, like in the eternal whatever, and I threw him into this room, okay? And then his wife comes in, and so it's like this thing of like he knows what he did or whatever, and she knows, but then she was cheating on him. So then everybody was cheating on each other, and I was throwing everybody into this like eternal room to just like put them in timeout. And I was beating the crap out of like 15 different guys.
Nice.
It was incredible.
Sony Productions, I hope you're listening to this.
Dude, it was like
this is
a
a
movie of a
movie.
lifetime.
That's nice.
No, I have had like third
Made no
person stuff
sense.
to where it feels like I'm just watching a movie and I'm in it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
full on
I've had,
dreams.
I've had second person dreams.
Explain.
So like
You're looking at yourself from
yeah,
different eyes.
from a different
okay.
perspective.
Yeah, me too.
That's one of the weird ones, but I don't question it at all.
But then I've had dreams where it's like that, but like I see the person I'm talking to.
Yeah.
But then when the person responds, like I'm them and I'm looking at me.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's strange.
So it's like you're doing a skit as two different people,
Yeah.
but you play the
Yeah.
same person. You just go back and forth.
Have you ever had a repeat dream?
Yeah.
Don't even get
No,
me started.
you have
But-
repeat
yeah.
dreams,
but-
but they're like years apart.
Yes, years and
Yeah.
years and years apart. But
And
you,
they're
you
like
don't
deja
remember.
vu.
Yeah, you don't remember the dream until you're in the
Okay.
dream, and you're like, I forgot I had that years ago.
But do you have a dream that is not just a repeat, but it carries on from what it was before?
Yep.
Like it's a
Yeah.
continuation. It's like
Yeah.
the part 2 and then the part
know.
3, but they're months apart. They're months apart, but you just have a memory. So you know like what has already happened that leads into this. And then months go by and then you remember those two and it goes into this. It's the weirdest feeling ever.
I do have a kind of reoccurring dream every now and then where I'm in like this dark room and it'll be me and like someone else. I don't know what the room is, but we're just like, or a house, I guess. We're just running through these hallways. We can't see anything, so we're having to feel around, and someone's chasing after us. So like, we'll be in this room and we'll be like, okay, we're good, but then we'll turn around and someone will like peek their head out of the corner, and like they're still there, and so we're running around away from this person, but they're always right there.
I always have dreams like that.
I have that like once every couple months.
You had a
Freddy
dream. You
Krueger about to eat your butt.
had a dream. I killed you.
I did. I had a dream Presley viciously murdered me.
Didn't he just like
what?
pow?
I was driving my car.
Oh yeah,
I was driving my car,
I didn't hear.
and you were in the passenger
know?
seat,
Yep.
and Presley was behind me in the back seat.
This actually happened.
This
guys.
was a real dream.
In real life, this
real
happened.
life. I was just driving down the highway, freeway, and interstate road, and I was just driving, and out of nowhere, Zach starts just hitting me. He just like punching me. I'm like, what the heck? And so he just keeps hitting me. I'm like, Zach, what are you doing? And so I'm like, Presley, tell him to stop him. And so Presley's like, pull over or something like that. I pull over, he just shoots me. He kills me. I'm dead. But see, this is another movie scene thing. I remember after you killed me, it like panned up from the car, and so I saw the top of my car, and it just slowly went to black.
Oh
It was weird.
gosh.
It was like a movie scene.
And
I
then
just-
over the screen, you see wasted.
I just like that in this dream, Zach was hitting you. You're like, why are you hitting me? This is messed up. And then Preston's like, oh, just pull over. So you pull over, and then Preston's just like, all right.
Yep.
Yeah, shoots you, not Zach.
Yeah, just shoot.
Did you Presley just spit? What did you? What?
It's because he's
A little bit
he's
of coffee.
planning on doing that
Anyway.
later today, so it's just funny.
Noah?
No.
I have a theory about that.
What's your theory?
Noah has
yeah,
a
come here
theory.
and talk in the microphone.
All right. Hear me out. This is gonna sound kind of crazy. Okay? So that happened in real life, and then this is just your life. Like this is just your
Oh,
memories
no.
replaying.
This is my dream.
yeah. He actually.
I've heard that.
You know how we know that that's true?
Wake up.
Wake
That's happened too in a dream.
Oh yeah, that's a good theory.
And then someone
That is
saying
a
it in
very
real
good
life.
theory.
That is a good theory. So when you go to sleep, you don't dream because you're dead in the other universe.
You're just waiting for. What is that? What is
Purgatory?
Purgatory. Yeah.
The gulag.
Wait, you're waiting for purgatory?
Sure.
Yeah.
Isn't
Purgatory
purgatory?
is
Yeah, that's what I was
wait.
gonna say. Yeah.
Purgatory's where
You're
Oh,
waiting
gosh.
on the place that you're supposed to wait.
Oh gosh, that
It's
sounds awful.
pre-purgatory. They have coffee there.
Wouldn't that be like if you had to go to the DMV, but there was a line to get to the line for the DMV?
Ugh, that'd be awful.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Man.
Well,
Thanks for the thoughts, Presley.
that's all I got.
What was your word of the day, Zach?
Ugh.
Oh,
I can't spell that one.
Flibber
O-U-H.
to gibbet.
Flibber to gibbet. I hope we
to
weren't
gibbet.
too flibber to gibbet, Bob. Flibber to gibbet this time.
Flibber to gibbish.
Hope we didn't talk too fast, right? Am I using that in the
Yes. Yeah, it's someone who just basically talks way too fast.
sick nasty? All right. That'll be another word of the day. Sick nasty.
Another one that was an honorable mention that I wanted to say was bummer shoot. Or bumper shoot.
Bumbershoot.
Bumbershoot.
So BUMBERSHOOT.
This is referring to Wait. Dang, dude. This is referring to an umbrella and is something we have heard in many Disney films or in many different books.
Mary
This
Poppins.
is something we've heard of in many Disney films.
Like Mary Poppins, yeah.
Umbrella.
So
Need my
specific.
bumper shoot. It's an
Umbrella.
umbrella.
So Mary Poppins says, "Where's my bumbershoot?"
Apparently.
Bumbershoot.
What?
And
Umbrella.
and Snollygoster.
Bumbershoot.
What era of words were
I had no idea.
like if it's in the dictionary, it means that someone said this at some point. Who said this?
I don't know. You know what? Probably Shakespeare. He made skim milk.
Yeah, Shakespeare did come up with a lot of different words, including skim milk.
Yeah.
Leighton, your zipper is open. Thank you for joining us for episode 55 of the Awkward Tapes. Join us for episode 56.
Made me look.
Next episode. Yeah, follow us on where we are. You know, just look us up stuff somewhere, and you'll find us somewhere, right?
Right.
That's how internet work.
Yeah.
Do be how it worked.
We appreciate you for joining us for a session of awkwardness. A session of awkwardness. It's a little.